Hello, YouTube. All right, I had some questions by some viewers asking about free showers on the beaches in Florida. But yeah, this is what they look like. It looks like these little poles. And this particular one here isn't, well, actually, they do have the shower on this side. See how they have the different buttons to press. I'm going to show you how they work. I'm going to press the top one, and you'll see the shower comes out. And you can actually get a free shower. It is clean city water. Fresh water. And here's just a bottom one for washing your feet. And they got one here for little kids. But you'll also see here, let me get rid of these stupid love bugs. I do have a container here that I'm filling with water. And this is a little shower head that I made. This one's a little dirt, got some dust in there, but that's okay. I'm not going to be showering with it right now. But just wanted to show you how this works. This is essentially a cleaning, like a laundry detergent cleaning thingy. Power Liquid, Persil, Pro Clean. And I got it because the container had a nice size cap. And what I did was I put I punched a bunch of holes in the top so that water will come out. And I made a center hole with a straw. Not a straw, but it was from a spray bottle. It goes in the center to go down like that. And it almost goes all the way to the bottom here. And how this works is this. You just turn it upside down. This is when you don't have access to a beach shower. I used to carry water around like this when I was living basically at Camp Freedom 2. And when you turn it upside down, see how the water comes out? So you can take a shower. And the reason it works is basically as water comes out, air goes through the center one and fills the missing space. If you tried to do this without that center hole where there's an empty, see how it can't touch, it has to have a room for air to go in. And this is how you can take a shower, manually. And how I took showers when I was out at the compound at Camp Freedom 2. So this is an easy way to make a shower. It's a handheld shower. You can tie it to something. You just tilt it back and forth as you need to. And very simple to make. Just need a little bottle, punch some holes. Make sure you put a center hole area and put a straw or something or a pipe down through. Leave a gap here on the bottom and go all the way to the top, but leave a little gap so that air can come through and it can basically offset the water as it comes out so you don't have a vacuum inside. And that is how you can take a shower for free, basically. So just take some water and don't even have to be at the beach. But if you're like me and you're in an area that has beach access, there is a shower here, so you could use this. Now, you can't camp out at the beaches because there's signs that say don't do that, and the police do patrol this area every couple hours. But if you're sitting here during the daytime, using the shower and stuff, they're not going to say anything. And you're not, like, even here, sometimes I'll have the van completely open. It shows me laying down in there. They don't care. It's not like I'm living here. I'm just hanging out, at the beach, which is what normally people do. So the whole thing of being stealth and stuff is mostly for sleeping when you're sleeping somewhere. But when you're just out at the beach enjoying yourself, you can open up. That doesn't mean you should take out all your lawn chairs and set up a camp here. That's a good way to draw attention and have the police come and chase you off. But if you're just laying out here and you got the doors open and you're just laying in the back, it's not a big deal. And if a cop comes by and asks what you're doing, just say you're chilling. There's nothing wrong with you chilling here at the beach. There's also public bathroom there that's pretty clean at this particular beach. This is Pelican Beach and Satellite Beach. They used to have power to those pavilions, those picnic pavilions. I haven't tested it today, but the last couple times I came here, they actually had it turned off. And that was a big complaint I had was it seems like the cities are shutting off usage of electricity and stuff when this was set up for people to use, yet they're shutting it off, which makes no sense unless you pay an additional fee to reserve the pavilion. But, this stuff I think was built with taxpayer money. So I don't know why they're shutting it off other than to discourage homeless people or people living in a van from using them. Now, I did actually bump into some cops the other day at that lake. I forget the name of the lake, but it's the one near Lake Nona, VA in Orlando, or Lake Nona, rather. I went by there the other day on the weekend with my kids, and I actually bumped into some cops there. A sheriff who was sitting there, you know, and then also the city police officer who was there. And it turned out they're fans of this channel. Yeah. So, you know, the cop was asking me if I got a job yet. And that's a whole nother thing, which I'll bring up in another video here. But they were pretty cool. And, you know, I said, no, I was just out there having a picnic with my kids, cooking some rice in their park, which has free electricity that they haven't shut off yet. And, you know, he said, yeah, they're not going to shut it off over there. They actually encourage people to use it. That's why it's on, so that people can enjoy the park. You know, bring a little heater pot or something to heat food up and have a nice picnic. I mean, that's what I assumed here at most of these parks, and it used to be like that. Jupiter, Satellite Beach used to have free electrical access. But lately, it seems like the cities are cracking down. But thankfully, that city off Lake Nona, they still welcome people to come use their parks. They have nice swings, they have hammocks, you know, and the police there are friendly. So, just a heads up. And I hope that cities do see this video and understand that, you know, when you're shutting resources down, you're actually going against why you created it in the first place. And it should be something that you should consider. Shutting off the bathroom, you know, access or electricity from the visitors is counterproductive to the reason you put them in there in the first place. You're not making any sense. Well, I'm going to call it a day. This is how you can get free showers here on the beach. It is cold, and, you know, I think if you have the money, Planet Fitness is a better way to go. But if you're totally broke and you need to stay clean, this is one option. Just don't be using soap and stuff out here, because it does drain into the ground, and, you know, it is bad. So if you're out here, I could show you how to use a bathing stone like they do in Thailand. And that's a way to keep your skin clean if you really wanted to do that. But when I did it, I just went ahead and bathed. I didn't, you know, really use... I used maybe a little bit of soap, but not too much, because you don't want it draining into the ground and destroying wildlife. Anyhow, I am going to get some water from here to use to try to clean off all these love bugs that are all over my car. Yeah. At least on the beach side right now in Satellite Beach for today, there seems to not be as many. But the other day, there were just so many of them. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up the my little shower and maybe use a little bit of dish soap and try to run my wiper and clean my car, basically. So stay tuned if you'd like to watch that. All right, I filled up my water. And I think what I'm going to do at this point is I am going to start the car up, because I'm going to try to run the wiper blade. Alright, turn off the air, turn off the radio, and turn off the air here. Pause this for a moment. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is actually just wet everything down. Really wet it down. Really good. I know you're not seeing everything because I'm trying to film, but I don't know what all it's catching. This is one big mess. Alright, they are sticking fairly well to the car because they kind of fused themselves on there. All these nasty love bugs. They're all over my car. Ideally, you know, if you had a house, you'd want to take a hose and spray this down, but I don't have that. So we're going to fill this with some more water, and then I am going to put some Dawn, a little bit of Dawn on the windshield and run the wiper and sprinkle it as we do this to try to get it to clear up a little bit. You might be wondering why I don't simply just run my wiper, you know, and use the window cleaner from the wiper. And it's because my wiper works, but the squirter, you know, the pump to squirt the water up doesn't. So now I got it so it pours only a little bit. It's a little bit controlled right now. And what I'm going to do is take some of my Dawn. I have a little bit of Dawn here, which is supposedly safe for nature. Camera's having a very hard time focusing here. And we're going to open it out a little bit and just pour just a little bit where the windshield is. A little bit of Dawn, and we're going to try to run the wiper. There we go. Just some Dawn on the windshield. And of course, we're going to run the wiper blade and pour some water on it. So that's my plan, at least. So I'm going to put it on wiper. There we go. I don't know if you saw it wiping there. And it's set on intermittent. So we're just going to run some more water. Hopefully we can get rid of these bugs, because these guys are nasty and they fuse on. They're really bad. So I'm going to try another. There goes the wiper again. It's on intermittent, really slow intermittent. I may get a paper towel and try to wipe this. So the issue, though, I already know. Oops, stepped on the Dawn thingy there. As soon as I drive again, they're going to be all over the car again. This is an ongoing thing for the next week or two while the love bugs are reproducing in Florida. So that's a problem. But if I don't get them off, the car becomes really, really bad. I did replace the antenna with the older antenna that came off Rusty Iron Van. Yeah, because the short antenna didn't seem to be working that well. This one seems to be working slightly better, so I'm going to leave it on there. You can see this is... it's throwing water right at me. Look at that, some live ones hopped on there. Maybe get some more water. Probably use, what, 2 gallons of water to try to do this. Alright. And that's pretty much the process. I'm going to go ahead and stop filming now, but I am going to go ahead and get some more water filled up and do this a couple more times to make sure that I can get as much of the bugs off there as I can. Then I might get a paper towel and try to clean it off the windshield, I mean not the windshield, but the headlights, and wet down the front area, because this is ridiculous, all these love bugs. They are just really nasty. Until next time, everyone, I hope you're staying safe, and I hope if you're in Florida, you're not having to drive too much through all these love bugs. I don't know if they're throughout the entire state of Florida, but I know they're all over central Florida, between here and Orlando, so they're just a million of them. Until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Please stay safe. Bye-bye now.